Alright, so I'm just going to say this right at the start. VR is absolutely worth it, and if you have the resources and the space available for it, then I don't see why you already haven't bought a headset. So, with the release of the Quest 2, it probably isn't a surprise to say that I got a VR headset for Christmas. It's been about 2 weeks at the time of writing this script that I've had the headset, and I want to go over my thoughts about the whole VR experience. This is not a full review on the Rift S or the games that I got. I'm not going to be going into an incredible amount of detail. I just want to talk about the games that I got and why or why not I recommend them, but just very brief. But first, let's just talk about why I'm an idiot. So I started getting into VR just recently, around November of last year. I have used a VR headset before, specifically the PSVR, but between then and now I honestly forgot that VR existed. So I talked to some of my friends, 2 of which had a Rift S and the other had a Quest 2, and I decided that I was going to try and get the Quest 2 for Christmas. But it took me too long to figure out where I was going to get the money, and the Quest 2 was already well out of stock on Amazon by the time I was going to order, so I couldn't get it. But at the time, the Rift S was on sale for $299, which is the same as the Quest 2's normal price, so I jumped on the opportunity. I don't think I'm missing much of anything, as I was able to spend more of my money on games because I didn't have to buy a link cable or an Elite strap. But if you're planning on getting a headset, just get a Quest 2. There's no reason not to. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's get into the games I played. Alright, so I probably don't have to explain this, but Beat Saber is a rhythm game consisting of hitting different colored boxes corresponding to which arm to use, at different angles in beat with the music playing. Don't hit the bombs, dodge the walls, and that's basically it. It's very intuitive, but it's very fun. I've knocked over my water bottle from my desk a couple of times because of this game, and it has broken, just as a statement to how into this game I get. I absolutely do recommend it. There's song packs you can buy, custom songs, multiplayer, frankly boring campaign, so a lot of stuff to do. I do have 2 complaints about the game, however. I feel like Expert is way too easy compared to Expert Plus. I was doing pretty well on Expert on my second day playing, and right now I am more than comfortable playing on Expert with the faster song modifier, but I cannot for the life of me get down some Expert Plus songs, even on slower speeds. I mean, I guess I just have to keep playing, but whatever. Also, the difficulty disparity between different songs on the same difficulty is really annoying. Regardless of these little things though, I highly recommend this game if you're getting into VR. Pavlov and Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades, which I will now be referring to as H3, are both FPSs with their own benefits and disadvantages. Let me talk about Pavlov first because that's the one I play more often. Pavlov's major, I guess, feature is that it has a really big workshop. Like, it's massive. You can download a lot of maps that you can play zombies or deathmatch on. My favorite things to do are to play Minecraft Zombies maps and maps from Call of Duty, or play 2v2s on CSGO maps. There was also a recent update that added World War II weapons and tanks into the game, along with a tank team deathmatch mode. It's very fun. I really recommend this game, but only if you have friends to playing with, or if you're fine going into public servers, because playing by yourself is honestly pretty boring. So H3 has a lot of single player content in the game right when you install it. Also has an insane amount of guns and customization, which can lead to some pretty silly combinations. There's no multiplayer though. While this isn't an issue normally, I think that the game modes provided are honestly pretty boring. I had bought H3 before I got VR so I could try it out as soon as possible, and I refunded it after about an hour. I wanted to give it another shot for this video, so I rebought it and refunded it again after about 30 minutes. I also really hate the gun controls. To get a gun ready to shoot, you have to put in the mag and then pull back the charging handle. Change the firing mode off of the safety, and then you should be good. However, all these are mapped to pushing down the right stick in a certain direction, or sometimes a combination of directions. And to add to the confusion, if you want to move and turn normally, which is locomotion on the left stick, turning on the right stick, you need to hit a button to temporarily map the left and right stick to the gun controls, which prevents you from easily turning and totally prevents you from moving. There's multiple movement schemes though, the other somewhat sane one being arm swing, in which you swing your arms to move and turn left and right with buttons on the controller, allowing you to reload and move at the same time. The first time I used this mode though, I got motion sick, and I have not experienced this yet with any other game. Pavlov does a much better job with this. To reload, put a new mag in, pull the charging handle back, and shoot. To pull out a mag, either physically pull it out or hit A or B. Easy to remember, easy to execute. I can't recommend H3, but many people disagree with me, so I mean, I wouldn't listen to myself. Okay, so this game is straight up one of the most fun experiences I have had ever. The premise of the game is literally just to load in the place, spawn people in, and then kill them. It's very simple. But there's so many ways to accomplish this task. You know what? I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'll just let you look at it. Very good game, very easy to recommend. Alright, time for the quickfire round. These games I play less than the others, but I still recommend all of them. Boneworks, very interesting story, fun mechanics, all around very enjoyable experience, even if it's kind of confusing. VRChat, I didn't expect that I would like this game so much, but it is a pretty surreal experience to go around in VR on New Year's Eve and watch two dragons duke it out in Times Square. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's funny because when I... This is so stupid.
The thrill of the fight. This is a boxing sim, and it is a really good exercise. I thought I was in pretty good shape, but this game had me gassed really easily. Phasmophobia. Okay, so this is not a VR-only game. I don't even know if it was meant to be in VR or non-VR, but I love this game. It's so good. I have a video coming out with it soon. VR specifically for Phasmophobia is fucking horrifying if you're new to the game. So, to very simply conclude my thoughts and ideas into one very brief sentence, VR is absolutely worth it.